Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. Hey y'all, happy birthday. Rise and shine. What's up, Facebook? I told you guys I will be coming live to you this morning, but I'm gonna stay behind dark screen. I was drinking last night. I had me a sip, y'all, and let me show you. It ain't too bad. Hi, I'm here. So what's going on, everybody? Happy birthday to me. It's my 53rd birthday, and I'm so excited. I'm up, as you can see, still in the earth for whatever reason the Lord will have me here. We just got to figure out what our purpose is and keep pursuing it, right? Keep living it, right? Keep enjoying heaven on earth as it is, right? So with that being said, I just wanted to say, thank you guys for the birthday wishes over on Facebook, YouTube. I don't know what our disconnection is, but if you happen to shout me out for my birthday, so be it, okay? We're not going to play this game 3 years later. Hell, I've been playing it with Facebook all my life. That's nothing but friends, family. And I'm starting to realize I got some foes over there, y'all. Nonetheless, we are here for my birthday today. And I put in the title Happy Anniversary because I don't know why I'm attracting weirdos and not so smart people. And I'm not talking about my supporters, but y'all gotta get, I'm trying to bring us up on a level where we're not ignorant. And I asked you guys yesterday, how many birthdays does a person have on average? And not one person can say one. You have one birthday. That's the day you're born. Every other birthday after that, like today is my 53rd birthday. It's my 53rd anniversary from the date of my birth. Oh, come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. You could have won $10 yesterday if you was in the stream and answered that question. Like, we got to educate one another. I don't want to be ignorant, and I don't want you to be ignorant. That's why the world is perishing. That's why I do what I do over here. Because ignorance, people perish for lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge is ignorance, people. So happy birthday to you if it's your birthday. Shout out to all the Libras in the month of October. Well, in the whole stratosphere of being a Libra, from whatever September date till October 23rd, I believe, because my sister is the 24th and she goes Scorpio. But yeah, happy birthday to y'all. I'm glad God woke you up this morning. God bless you. I'm glad you guys are in your right mind. I'm glad you guys are healthy. I'm glad you guys are wise enough to know that in these last days, there's a lot of negativity and wickedness going on. So basically, I just want to, for my birthday, I just want to reflect on my footprints that I put in this earth and kind of show other people their footprint, whether it be negative or positive at this point. We are all adding something to this world. We are all leaving either a legacy to our children's children, which is an inheritance, or we're leaving that generational curse and that wickedness of the way Black people were trained by white Europeans to raise our family and to be civilized. I'm not passing that tradition down to my family anymore. That was not right for us. So, like, I was listening to Sonata, shout out to you last night. I was listening to Sonata and Pastor Bennett, right? And they was over there debating the laws of God and Christianity and church and everything. So Sonata jumped up. He was like, yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I'm rolling with my ancestors. And as I look back in history, did not our ancestors, whether it's of this Bible or whether it's the Orishas or who it be, did they not serve a God? Was there not one greater than our ancestors? Our ancestors was very powerful, but did they not get their power from the universe and the Almighty God? That's another deception that white supremacy or white ideology and culture have put on us, that they taught us not to serve God anymore. They taught us to serve everybody else, our ancestors, our elders, our past leaders, everybody but God. We put everybody on the throne but the Most High God. We lift everybody up. And Christ said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. But we lift up everybody else and wonder why judgment has not come down on who it need to come down on. Yes, this is my birthday stream. Happy birthday. Thank you guys for being here and listening. But it is what it is, guys. I'm so full of energy right now. I don't know where it came from. Maybe it was that damn drink I had last night. Look, maybe I need to drink a little bit more. It definitely took the edge off of this live stream. Normally I'd be nervous and it take me 15, 20 minutes just to hit that live button. But this morning I was like, shoot, wash your face, brush your teeth, hit that live button. Let's go. So I'm not going to stay long on this live. I just wanted to say happy birthday to me. You have to think about yourself. Nothing narcissistic about that. I mean, a lot of people are rejected, overlooked, left behind, paid no attention to. And I might be the poster face or the poster child for all those posters, right? But I'm here to encourage you, even when you're rejected, even when you're left behind, even when you're overlooked, even when you're not chosen, you still have a purpose when it comes to God. See, man will never see you the way God sees you. Oh, heck no. Man will always see you as what? Beneath, they're equal or beneath them. I think that's what's happening on Facebook. You got it's some mean women over there, but God bless them. The hell with them, shit. People cannot affect you if you don't let them. That's one thing I learned. A lot of y'all wish y'all could make it to 53. I'm telling you. Sometimes I look back at, oh, man, 35 was good. Oh, 40 was good. Oh, 45 was good. Hell, even 50 was good. But I'm looking at 55 like it's going to be great. Some of y'all don't want to age gracefully. Some of y'all bitter and angry, and then you're mad at the people who choose not to be. I just walked to my local corner store, and Jimmy is the guy named that run the bodega down there. And basically, he was like, oh, have a cup of coffee on me for your birthday. I'm like, no. I just made a cup at home. I just walked to the store, to get the stuff I needed for the coffee. And he was like, make sure you come have a coffee on me. He said, I've been knowing you about 2 years now. I've been living near his store and going to his store pretty much 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:37 in the morning. And he said, you always have a smile on your face. In the area where we live, where is killings, it's a lot of drugs going on. I notice a lot of heroin being pushed in this city right now. And he said, in the midst of it all, he said, you always got a smile on your face. Hell, it wasn't always like that, people. Let me tell you. You have to train yourself. You have to teach yourself. And that's what you have to do. You have to really train yourself in order to be in this world. It's a crazy world. It's a dog eat dog world. It's a family eat family. It's a employee eat employee. It's politician eat politician nowadays. So with that being said, it's been about 10 minutes. I did have some coffee with you guys. I am sipping my coffee. So I'm not gonna keep this live stream too long because I want to come back. And Facebook, I promised you 3 reviews today. Well, Facebook, you don't know I promised you 3 reviews, but I am actually gonna showcase all 3 hairstyles somehow today, starting with Facebook with look number 1, IG look number 2, and then YouTube look number 3. So you guys have to hit those notification bells and kind of follow along with me today. If you want to see some of the things I'm doing on my birthday, and if you want to see the looks of the day, hopefully I can pull it off, y'all. But anyway, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Thank you so much to those who showed up last night. I don't know if it was some little white boys wishing me happy birthday, or some trolling adults that act like children wishing me happy birthday. But nonetheless, somebody came over to my chat last night, wished me happy birthday. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool at one point in time. But then I was like, I don't know, y'all. What the hell y'all doing over here? Don't be trolling my ass with my birthday shit. So I am up. I am alive. I will bring you the most footage I could bring you today. Guys, for my birthday, I would like to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Like I said, it's not your typical traditional channel at all. I don't think it's like none other. When you put in Religion Link TV, I should be the only one to come up, okay? And yeah, and when you guys are choosing your YouTube name, some people search the engine and make their name similar to other people's names that's already coming up in the algorithm of the search engine. Just be unique. Come up with your own name. Eventually, you'll get to where you need to be. Just don't compromise and sell your soul, kiss ass, suck dick, or pussy to get there. Because in the end, it's going to hurt you. It may hurt the other people, but that don't have nothing to do with you. It's going to hurt you in the long run. So just be genuine with it. You may get 1 subscriber a day, but hell, you're growing. You may get 1 subscriber a month, but you're still growing, okay? It's when you get desperate to get to where other people are, that's when you start hanging out with people you know you really don't like. That's when you start saying and doing things you know you wouldn't necessarily do. But this is what the audience wants. So you'll start doing what the audience want rather than what you know God wants for you, you know? And I think that's the problem when it comes to being social media influencers and people on the forefront trying to lead people. You just got to be sincere with it, and your heart has to be in the right place. So with that being said, Facebook, you can come over to YouTube, but I got to speak to YouTube specifically in this like next video I'm going to do. I need to address somebody. So if you guys want to come back, hit that subscribe button so you can hear who I address in my next video. But Facebook, you don't have anything to do with it. If you want to come over and just listen, get some input, insight, whatever you can, hit that notification, hit that subscribe button at Religion Link TV, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I go live, upload, and or premiere, which probably will be in the next hour or so. And then like I'll get my birthday started like around 10, 11, 12. I'm not in no rush. I did get up and have coffee with you guys, and so that's it. So, you know, there was a couple of years. I know, you guys ever heard of the sweetest day of the year? Don't ask me why, but I've celebrated the sweetest day on my birthday, I believe, several times. If I'm not mistaken, somebody can let me do this. Let me see when the sweetest day. 19 sweetest day. Hold on one second, y'all. Alright, so yeah, let's see what it says. It's not until October 17th. So it's weird how it fluctuates like the resurrection. You know, the man only rose one day out of the year, right? But yet you celebrate resurrection in February sometimes, March, April, and May. And this is what the sweetest day is doing. Halloween, you celebrate every October 31st because that's the devil's day. The devil want to make sure you worship him on the same day, at the same time, every year, because that's where the power is. See, if you were celebrating the resurrection every day at the same time, it would be much more power, right? But when you celebrate the resurrection in February, it doesn't add up. March, it doesn't add up. April, May, that doesn't add up to be fluctuating back and forth. So here we have the sweetest day. Let me see if I can share my screen for you guys. But the sweetest day is basically when people give candy to men. Okay. Here we go. All right, so that should be sharing. Let me see. Yeah, so this is the sweetest day right here. It's basically the sweetest day is a holiday that is celebrated in the Midwestern United States and parts of the northeastern United States, also in the northern part of Florida, and on the third Saturday in October. So it says the third Saturday of October. I guess that's why the date is actually changing, because it's the third Saturday. They don't have it like Christmas is every December 3rd, 25th. Halloween is every October 31st. New Year's is every, January 1st. Some of these holidays and things that we celebrate fluctuate. And like I said, I'm always going to make point to the resurrection, because there's no way a man could raise from the dead today, but yet we celebrate it in April, we celebrate it in May, we celebrate it in March and February. That doesn't make any sense to me, people. And it shouldn't make any sense to you, but that's what these devils do. They make the timeline, and they make the holidays, and they make the days of these years benefit them. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't even know Indigenous Day was Monday, right? I asked my daughter, I said, why the kids don't got school? She said, it's Indigenous Day. I said, you telling a damn lie. I said, in February, they give you 28 days to be black. And now they give you one day to be indigenous, when we are the indigenous people of the world for a lifetime, but you only get to celebrate it according to them for one day. And they acknowledge you and give you the day off. I would imagine they have to do that because for the Jews, they started giving the Jews Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah off. So now they're trying to go through the world and identify other nationalities to acknowledge. Baby, please. Y'all let these devils play with you if you want to. Trying to tell you, this world is a cruel place. Anyway, so basically, it goes on to say, it is a day to share romantic deeds or expressions and acts of charity and kindness. So I guess women can get candy and love on this day as well. It's kind of mimicking Valentine's Day. But for Valentine's Day, mostly women get gifts. I know men do as well, but majority men go out and get women stuff on Valentine's Day. This is like a reverse. Most women go out and get men stuff. A lot of people never heard of the sweetest day. But it says it has also been referred to as Hallmark Holiday or a concocted promotion created by the candy industry solely to increase sales of sweets. Just like Christmas, they'll tell you it's the birth of Christ, but these people own the stores and own the merchandise, and they'll tell you, oh, you got to go out and buy a gift and put it under the tree. Bull crap. For my Savior to love me and set me free and keep me from going to hell, I got to buy you a gift and put it under the tree. Man, when you wake up from that stupidity, you be like, okay, you be a little bit richer, a little bit wiser, a little bit lighter, a little bit smarter, a little bit wealthier. Trust me, all these ideologies. So again, everything you pretty much see. Hell, even Independence Day of this so-called great America, selling flags and clothes and all kind of merchandise. And I read somewhere in America where it says you're not supposed to take the American flag, turn it into a football, turn it into clothes, turn it into headbands, glasses, all this stuff y'all be out here selling on 4th of July. It's just this way to get money. Well, today for my 53rd birthday, I'm going to teach you something because they ain't going to get no more money from us. I so far spent 100, let me just say, let me keep it real. 100 and I think $11 or $16 on 3 wigs, some headbands, a pair of eyelashes, some new foundation, and then I took $100 for myself just to have $100 in my pocket today. So that's $200. There was a time I would go out and spend $1,000 just for one day. And then you try to do that for everybody damn birthday that come up, try to have a party for everybody damn birthday, this, that. I want to celebrate you, but we're going to celebrate one another in a different way. The world has taught us to celebrate each other till we come into debt, until we come into oppression. Why can't we celebrate other these holidays and keep money in our pocket? I told y'all, if y'all want to collapse white supremacy, stop buying their merchandise. Yeah, I know not enough black people own or produce what you want. I get it. But you don't get it. We do own and produce it. They just stole it from us, and now they're marketing it and they're selling it. Ain't no way in hell a white person should be selling a damn straightening comb. But we allow that shit. Like, we can't really do nothing about it. But this is the stuff I'm looking at. Like, how do white people own a straightening comb and hair grease when they know damn well why are they out here even selling it? Because they know black people need it. So black people, why don't you realize that they need you too? To do half the stuff they're doing in this world. I'm not even going to end it here. I was going to end it and come back and talk about something else. But there's a situation going on YouTube. Allegedly, it's a white racist guy destroying the black community. I remember about 2 years ago, I did a video called Devolving Culture is Destroying the Black Culture. You guys don't listen to me, though. That's why I told you, Facebook, this don't got nothing to do with you right now. But how are y'all going to come up against this white racist and vote him off of YouTube, go out your way to get him arrested, get him all these agencies involved, but yet you ain't going up the bat with the racism that sits on the federal level? You want to go out and vote for that racism. You want to go out and put that racism over you again. If you going to do away with racism, don't be selective. That's the only thing I got to say about that. And I don't give a damn about any racist white people or black people, because anybody trying to hinder you and keep you from living as God created you to be is an oppressor, is a racist. And y'all be getting racism and prejudice kind of confused to me. I'll be like, do they even know what the word racism is? Racist is? There's a lot of people prejudiced in this world, don't like black people. But I don't see a lot of people other than the American government trying to hinder us shit. And if you cut the head off, the tail gonna follow. But yet you put white supremacy in the freaking White House, but you want to kick it off of YouTube. Hello. I love you, Gamisha. Hey, Nay. Hi. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. My family calling me to tell me happy birthday. Hi. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Y'all headed to school?
Overslept, and then they picked me up, so we staying home and cleaning up the room, getting rid of their stuff.
Okay, I'll be down in a little while. All right, love y'all. I'll see y'all in a little while. Okay, happy birthday to y'all. My granddaughter's birthday's in 3 days. Y'all say happy birthday to Alea on YouTube and Facebook. Her name is Alea, and she's turning 7 years old. Say hi, Leia.
Hi, everybody.
What's your favorite thing to say to YouTube? She said, "Subscribe down below." Bye. All right, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, yep. So yeah, what was I saying? So y'all want to kick this white guy off of YouTube, who apparently is terrorizing the black community. Let's just start there. Is there any other white people out here terrorizing the black community? So that's what I mean about black people. You do it on a level where nobody really notice what you're doing. Do that shit on a federal level where everybody see you trying to bring down white supremacy. Then we may have a chance. You could try to take out all these little groups. What Trump says, stand by, stand down, stand by, some shit. You take down the racism that sit on the top level. When they see you, how can you go out and vote for somebody that's just as racist as the racists on YouTube? The people on the federal level could do more damage to you and have done more damage to us over 500 years than y'all keep allowing this one person to do for the last 2 or 3 years on YouTube. And how come y'all always wait 10 incidents, 100 incidents later, and then y'all get to a point where, oh, we can't take it no more? You should have never took it the first time he came at you. I tell y'all, anytime y'all let the police and white people in your community, it don't turn out good for you black people. But yet you want to run out and go vote for more white people to be over you. How come white people have to come up with an agenda for black people? Man, y'all piss me off with that shit. They don't know us better than we know ourselves, even though they studied us as laboratory rats for over thousands of years now, trying to figure out who the hell God created in these people. Don't give them the right to keep slaying us. Don't give you the right to keep worshiping that. I never understood black people. You want to fight racism on a YouTube level. You got two white racism running for president right now. All you got to do is say, no, you're not worth my vote. That shit'll wake white supremacy up like you never seen before. Boy, you want to see somebody turn on one another? If black people would just sit back and watch them destroy themselves for once. But yet, oh, you hate this racist over here on YouTube, but yet you love white racism in politics. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense at all, y'all. So I'm going to come back and address that. I'm going to open up my phone line, drop the link, whatever. It's too many black people on YouTube that I've seen running around here voicing their opinion about this white racist that's destroying the black community. What about the other white racists that's been destroying the black community? Who y'all keep looking up to for an agenda? Who gonna give you an agenda at this stage in the game? Ain't no goddamn black agenda. The only black agenda we need is for us to stop being fucking stupid. Now, agenda that, okay? The courtroom is adjourned, bitches. Happy 53rd birthday to me. Y'all not gonna have me ignorant and stupid out here. I told you, I'm not fighting these little battles. I'm going for the fucking war, okay? Because they've been pledging war on black people all our goddamn lives. So fight back with your words. Your vote is powerful. If you go out there and vote for white supremacy, how powerful is your vote? You damn right it's powerful. Another 500 years of slavery. If you don't go vote right now, you're going to wake up these people and they're going to say, oh, they're not playing no more. Shaq went. What's Shaq's shoe size? 24. Flip that backwards. 42, 50 damn years not voting. His ass been in the NBA. His ass been on TV. His ass been in the White House. He been everywhere. And that man ain't vote. So you mean to tell me you're afraid to go vote? I meant not to go vote because you're afraid of what's going to happen to you? Can't nothing happen to you if you don't want to support white supremacy. People on YouTube destroying the black community only learned that generational bullshit from their ancestors who you keep putting in the White House. Black people, you got an opportunity to bring America down to its fucking knees. I bet you it'll beg for your hand in marriage again. I bet you it'll do like Offset did with Cardi B and buy you a Rolls Royce. You want to see some goddamn reparation? You want to see something change in this world? Stop upholding white supremacy, period. Happy birthday to you too, shit. Y'all gotta stop. If I had something to be angry about, it's how black people keep putting white people over them and then crying, they got their knee on my neck. They got their foot on my neck. I can't breathe. You did right, you can't breathe. White supremacy was designed to take your breath away. See, God gave you the breath, but the demonic white supremacy want to take your breath from you. You can't see that. And you want to go vote and put this shit back up over you. Oh, I can't stand black people for that sometimes. You have a right to grab white America and oppression and slavery and racism by the balls right now. If you don't think white America politics ain't racist, something is wrong with you. They could come up with a goddamn scientific program to watch space all these thousands of years, but they can't come up with a black agenda. They could fuck with the ozone, but they can't come up with a black agenda. They could change the signs of the times, the dates, the years, the calendars, But they can't come up with an agenda for black people. Black people, you stupid for wanting the enemy to come up with a plan for you anyway. It's only going to backfire. They came up with a plan for you, which was called slavery, and you keep wanting to vote for this shit? That's ignorant to me, black people. And unfortunately, white supremacy know how ignorant black people are. Because they out here telling you, if you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. Bullshit. I was black when Biden came up with the 1994 crime bill against the black men. I was black then. What changed my color? Just because you're running for presidency right now and you need the black vote? The black race is the most used up race by any other races in the world. Why? When you got the power. When all these races need you to buy their shit from their store, come to their churches and mosques, come support them in politics, support your own ass. I bet you if black people bailed out right now from politics, white people wouldn't even have enough votes to make it on the goddamn ballot. But how the fuck can they raise $57 million to run for presidency and shit like that? But they ain't got a black agenda. They can't give you no reparation. Until they give you something, tell them, are you out here raising all this money to be president? What about me being a civilian? Equal civilian. Man, I can't. That's why I stay to myself. That's why I look. You're not going to have me out here talking about, yeah, I'm black conscious, I'm black this, I'm black pro this, pro that, but then your ass go vote for white people that ain't got no agenda for you, no love for you, no room in this world for you, according to Henry Kissinger. Let's depopulate their ass and get rid of them. Because Bill Gates said you people are putting in all this carbon monoxide into the planet. And he says CO2 equal, you get rid of people, services, energy, and carbon dioxide. And that's how you clear up the population control. I mean, that's the environment. He said you got to get rid of some people. And you black people going to go vote for this? I'm really serious when it says you could vote your county level if you want to, but the federal level, you should be telling them people to kiss your ass right now. Why you want to vote for somebody that's going to lie to you about having COVID and going to hospital? This is Trump. And just be lying out here, period. And then Biden, who really got it out for black people. They've been destroying you forever, people. And you running to the polls, proud you done voted. Y'all black people is crazy. And the minute they get your goddamn vote, they gonna throw you back on the boat where you've been suspended in air for like the last 500 years here in America. You got 1 foot on the soil and 1 foot on the boat. They ready to ship your ass out just as fast as they can. They don't want to be bothered with you, but you act like you got to go run and support everything they do. Why do you support white agenda? Question. I've been sitting back looking and watching you, YouTube. Y'all got a hell of a lot of shit to say about one white racist, but there's a whole world of white racism out here that exists in politics, and you ain't attacking that. Maybe if these little racist people saw you attacking the head, so you could beat at the tail all day long. What, you gonna dent the tail, scar the tail, put a bruise there, but that head is still strong enough to turn around and bite the shit out you while you trying to take out the tail. See, you only know this shit if you're a true fighter. If you're a true warrior, you only know this if you such a person. Timid people In the spirit, timid people in the world of politics is not going to get it for you people. They had 100 pastors go sit at the White House not too long ago. You mean to tell me 100 black pastors that's supposed to be gods in the earth leading the sheep could not get nothing done? The Bible says where two or three come together, touching and agreeing anything in his name, he's in the presence of us. And we'll see that thing come to pass. You had 100 black so-called powerful leaders of the church sitting with white supremacy at the White House and couldn't even kick in the goddamn door. Waving the fofo. Come on, Biggie, talk to him this morning. Kicking the door, waving the fofo. Hey, y'all too passive with these people. And the people who aren't passive with these people, you want to shadow ban me. You want to shut me up. You want to silence me. Bullshit. I don't give a damn if I got to get up and talk to myself every day for the rest of my life. White supremacy ain't going to have shit on me. Why am I going to go out and vote for these people and they don't give a damn about my people? It's more of you than them. That's why they do the census to write your ass off on paper. Excuse me. It's more you than them. That's why they're trying to go through and shoot up your kids with these vaccinations. It's more of you than them. That's why they try to centralize you in certain populations where they know they put COVID, they put cancer, they put AIDS, they put drugs, and they put all this other shit. They know. But what do you know, black people? What do you know? I hope y'all know it's my damn birthday and saying happy birthday. That's what I hope you know. But what the hell do you know? TC, good morning. Hey, Miss Gigi. Hi. Welcome, guys. Y'all know how I get over here. Good morning. TC says, hold on, guys. Good morning and happy anniversary. No, TC, the reason why I say that, because I saw a riddle the other day, right? It said, how many birthdays do a person have on average? I'm like, hell, 53 or however old they are. But really, you only born one day and then you have an anniversary every year. I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. So yesterday I was offering $10 to anybody who can answer that, but nobody came through to answer it. But yeah, we have anniversaries every year. Miss, where's my glasses? Oh, here they go. Miss Gigi says, good morning, Drew and TC. Exactly. I hope everyone gets out and vote. The racism has to stop. I know the power I possess, and they know it as well. Absolutely, Miss Gigi. Happy birthday, Drew. Oh, that's so sweet. The grandkids called to say happy birthday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If I can say nothing else, I do have. Well, I don't see Khalees, Ariane, and Weeb as much. I got 5 grandchildren right now, but I see Alea and Raymir pretty much every day. We're in the same like town or whatever. So it is special to have a support system. And people who genuinely care about you. That's why I don't press when I come to social media, because I know I get paid attention to, get loved on in my own personal life. I mean, it's weird. Don't ask me why it don't show up on social media. But I do get the genuine love that in the support for the most part that people need. I mean, it is what it is. I always say the only people that matter is the people that show up. So thank you and TC, Miss Gigi, for showing up this morning. I really do appreciate y'all. Now, TC, I know we was on a phone call or a panel once before. If you want to come help me co-host a little hour, talk about voting and black people and where we are, what we could do on, a grander scale, I would love to have you guys come over, but I'm not fighting, I'm not arguing, I'm not beefing, I'm not getting mad, I'm not, all that is not for me. That's why we're in the condition we are now. Once they got us fighting with each other, It was easier for white supremacy to rise above us. It was easy for racism to get the advantage on us, okay? And again, the Bible says, be not ignorant of Satan's devices, lest he gains advantage on you. What would be one of the ways Satan would gain advantage on a whole 12 tribes, millions of tribes of people? Concoct laws in the land, such as politics, to entrap you. I told you, no disrespect to anybody that want to be president, but the Bible says if you keep choosing Saul over you, I'm going to destroy you and Saul if they don't do right by me. The Sauls in America have not done right by God's people. And I keep seeing America being destroyed, not to mention the people in America. And as a man or woman, child or son of God, daughter of God, you don't want to see God's people destroyed in the earth when the Bible says that we're supposed to be manifesting ourselves. We're supposed to be, the earth is moaning and groaning. Y'all don't hear the earth moaning and groaning sometimes? You don't hear the cries and the pleas of people in this world hoping to see the power of God show up again? Aren't you tired of white supremacy controlling you? See, there was a point in time where white supremacy didn't control the people of the Bible, our said ancestors. So how did we get here today? Something happened along the way. Yeah, we know slavery, that's a big part of it. But individually, we all have been through something, I believe, that hindered us, kept us back, told us we wasn't no good, never gonna amount to shit, ain't gonna be shit. And look at us. We striving, right? How come we can't do this collectively? I'll tell you why. Because you got Tariq Nasheed arguing with Yvette Carnell, Fly Nubian Queen, Michi and Vicky Diller X. You got the Tommy Sotomayers and the Sonatas of the world going at it. And I'm not saying these are your leaders or these are people you got to put on a pedestal. Their voices are actually big enough and their platforms are big enough, but they're so busy fighting each other and all this bullshit. We always, instead of being extroverted and turning on the enemy, somehow we introvert this shit and turn on one another. I've never seen people hate themselves more than they hate the people who taught them to hate themselves, and who hate you more than you hate yourself or than any other black person could even hate you. Welcome to my 53rd year of living, y'all. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm going to keep it coming, okay? Like I told them on Facebook, my teachings may not be for you, but they have kept me out the grave, out prison, out jail, out of drugs, out of bad relationships. Prior to me getting the truth, I told you I was out here like I wanna be the example like for the world. But prior to me being 19, after 19 and coming forward to 53, I ain't playing with these people. To the one person listening, I'm a Gigi. I think that we that would be awesome for you and TC to have a live discussion as to why we should or should not vote. I'm ready for ready to hear it. So exactly, because I know there's a lot of people, Miss Gigi, in our community that we only have a couple of weeks, and people are really concerned. I mean, if it was penalty, I say, okay, I don't want nobody to go to jail for not voting, but there's no penalty not to vote. And then if you do vote, you really got to weigh out the candidates. Really see what so far the agenda has been confusion, race baiting, pandering. Like, we got to talk about these things, not argue, not debate. You know, we get heated and passionate when we talk about politics and religion and stuff like that. But I mean, we got to keep it level headed because we're looking for our so-called leaders to come up with the solution. But Miss Gigi, you may have input. TC may have input. I may have a solution or input. They don't want to listen to us though, because who are we, right? You got to have money, status, clout, a title to your name. Well, I'm going to tell you about a title, and then I'm going to go. Pastor Eli Johnson, or what's his name, to out there in where was it? I forget. Was it Detroit? One of them places. He just got outed. Check out Nick at Night. She did really good commentary on it. For messing with a 15-year-old girl, allegedly getting her pregnant. If another person put a title on them and you black people run out there and give them your children, that's the most disgustingest thing to me, y'all. Because somebody jump up and open up a church and start preaching don't mean you're supposed to give them your life. And then most people of the said little girls that get molested by these men in church, first thing you black people do is say, oh, forgive him. Oh, he's a man of God. Bitch, a man of God won't do this shit to you. First of all, y'all go listen to that video because he's sitting on camera crying. Oh, I made a mistake. What the hell you going to turn yourself into a police department that was actually closed, and he's sitting in front of the police department talking about, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I'm crying. And then on top of saying that he allegedly, in so many words, might have messed with a little girl, a 15-year-old girl, he said his son was molested, his daughter was molested. I'm like, what in the hell? These titles are killing the black community, yo. Because somebody call themselves pastor don't mean they pastoring the sheep the right way. These people know they can easily get a 50c3 not-for-profit in a church, raise all the money they can, don't have to pay no goddamn taxes, and you still, your soul's still burning in hell, right? While they flying off like Creflo Dollar in a $60 million jet. Where in the freak do you people get this kind of money from? I just saw something the other day where it said $57 million was raised for the presidential elections. Who? You could raise $57 million so people could tour around this country to get elected in. But we got poverty, and you trying to take people out of the suburbs with their Section 8 housing, trying to live better for themselves, right? But can you see what I'm saying? Like, who in the hell need to raise $57 million for you to go vote? And I read to you, your vote don't matter, because if you realize it, they want to just see how many votes they can get, because it's a head thing. It's a man thing. It's a ooh man, I got 75 million people to vote for me this time around. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean nothing, y'all. The Electoral College elects the president, not the people. Do your research. Or go watch that video, The Character of Christ, because I did put the receipt in there, where it says the popular vote don't matter. Y'all talking about it sway the Electoral College. No, the hell it don't. It has nothing to do with the president being elected. Those electoral colleges, yeah, they might be looking at how many people voted in New York, how many people voted in Wisconsin, Iowa, all these places. That does not matter. These people got you going out here running to the polls for what? Seriously, guys, we got to talk about this. It's weighing heavy on my heart that the black community is so divided about whether we should uphold white supremacy or not. Eventually, you're going to get tired. If you're not already tired. I've been tired of voting people in the office and it's not coming back to me. I told you, said Christians, and this is why I be going in on y'all. These same people you going to vote for took your God out the public school. Now all your babies is getting killed up in school. Took God out the public sector. Do you think God is hovering and protecting America? These people voted God out. And you want to vote them in. That's what I don't get, people. How you going to be afraid of people and not fear God? And like I said, when they took God out the public sector, I took my vote from them. At least with God in the public sector, your kids was somewhat protected. That spirit was hovering. The minute they took God out of the public sector and off the ballot, that's when I took them out of my life. I ain't dealing with that shit no more. Anybody that don't want God present in anything is the devil to me. They the devil. Keep church and state separate. Oh, hell no. Not in these last days. Church and state been separate all these thousands of years now. And look what it's doing for us. Or have done to us or for us. No, so I'm going to end it here. I'm very passionate about this, people. We have to come to an agreement. We don't need white people to make an agenda for us. We made the way for them. And now they're going to how I want to agendicize us. See, that's from the, you know how you have a thesaurus? Well, over here, I'm a Druthaurus, all right? I'm the second best thesaurus in the world. They are trying to agendanize us, okay? If you don't know what the word agendanize means, they are trying to make an agenda for us to keep us there underneath them. To keep us out here hunting and fighting for salvation and equality. Like, oh man, please. Y'all, and like I said, as far as voting, the reason why I don't vote is because of God. Until one of them put the ballot back, God back in the ballot in the public sector, you can go out in America and pray over your food. You go anywhere else in the damn world, them people is praying. They don't give a damn 5 times, 3 times, 100 times a day. And that's why other races is doing better than Black America. They ain't letting nobody tell them how to deal with their God. Or when to pray to their God or serve their God. Over here, I told y'all a couple years ago, America don't claim Christianity or no religion. That's why it let anybody come over here and have a free fall or free forum with their religion. It don't even claim Christianity. But all of y'all 2.2 billion some odd people as of 2015 Christians here in America is going to go run out and worship somebody and put somebody on a pedestal that took your God out of the public sector. You don't think God is responding to that with America? God, like, if you take me out, I'm going to take you out. But see, sometimes God needs his people to help him do his work. And one of the ways you can take out white supremacy right now is to show them, nigga, you don't mean shit to me. You're just another person. You want to be on the pedestal, but I don't think you're qualified to be there. Have a seat. Have several seats. But we ain't there yet as a people. We ain't there yet as a person. And I'm telling you, as long as they keep God away from their stupidity, stupid ass state, they're going to forever win. And until you begin to bring God back in their face, you're going to always lose. You have to put God back on the forefront, people. You can't tell me since God was publicly denounced in America, it have not been going to hell in a handbasket. Godspeed. The leaders are getting more wickeder, more crookeder, more conniving, more deceiving. Anytime a white man got to come up and say, I love black people, don't trust that shit. If he can't say, I love people, I love God's people at this point in time, regardless of what color we are, don't trust that shit, yo. All right, so happy birthday to you all. One person listening. I'm gonna get myself together here, guys. Miss Gigi, what did you say here? I'll watch the character of Christ once this live is finished. Absolutely. In the video right before that, Miss Gigi, I kind of did it wrong. It says your vote don't matter, but by the time I got done with that video, I realized I didn't pull up the receipt that tells you, it says the popular vote do not matter. It tells you the electoral vote, they elect the president, not the people. And when I read that, I'm like, I was 52 at the time. I'm like, dang, I never knew that. I always thought it was the popular vote had more of a sway, more of a pull, but no, it really is the electoral. So we all go out here, vote, 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 vote. But at the end of the day, what's the electoral college? All white racist men, right? And they ain't never gonna do right by us. You know, Miss Gigi, I sit around and I've seen third world countries do it, like overthrow their wicked leadership. It's like America don't want to overthrow the wickedness. Yeah, it's going to cause an upheaval. Maybe some people may lose their lives. It might be some bloodshed because, you know, when you call the devil out or start to resist the devil, he fights harder to keep you, right? And I think that's what's wrong with black people. We're afraid of what white America is going to do to us if we resist. You know what? I don't got time to think about what white America gonna do. I be thinking about what God gonna do if I keep going down these wicked paganistic ways and roads. I be worrying about what God gonna do if I keep succumbing to white supremacy and devilish behavior. I be worried about what God gonna do to me if I choose to keep putting Saul over his people. And Saul don't do right by God or by the people. 1 Samuel 12:25 says, I am going to consume you and destroy Saul and you along with Saul because you allowed and elected Saul as your king. You people are allowing and electing white supremacy as your king. How the hell you ever gonna come from underneath it? If Shaq could go all of his damn life not voting and made it to the NBA, White House, television, broadcasting television, sports network, all this stuff, you don't think we could make it? And Shaq, why the hell wasn't you out here telling Black America you wasn't voting? With your platform, maybe many of us would have followed suit a long damn time ago. Because somewhere in Shaq life, he knew he didn't need white supremacy to play in the NBA. Well, they think most niggas in the NBA is there because they ain't got no damn sense anyway, but they love to see black people run up and down the court with their balls slinging. This white America for you, okay? But I'm just saying, Shaq, how come you ain't tell black people what you was doing prior to now? See, there's a lot of people out here taking stances in their personal life. Why don't y'all bring it to the forefront? Why don't y'all let people know what you're doing in your life? I told you when they took God out the sector. Now this is how crazy I am in my personal life. Who the hell is you to take God out? If God is not over America, what the hell am I doing for America? How come I'm so patriotic for America? Hell, I got a flag right there I could wave in the air. But why am I so patriotic for America, but America ain't patriotic for me? Only when it comes time to voting. Then they come out here and pander to our community like, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. You ain't do nothing yet. How about we sit this one out? You come up with an agenda. You come to us, tell us that agenda. We agree on that agenda or not. You go back to the drawing board, do this shit over, come again. Right? If not, leave us alone with your agenda for black people. Why they don't got an agenda for Chinese people? Why they don't got an agenda for Muslim people? Or I should say Pakistani and Yemenites, the Indian, people. Why they don't got a goddamn agenda? Why is black people so goddamn needy? We need somebody to give us an agenda. Are you serious? Nah, this is just technology of the mind, yo. Jedi mind tricking y'all. Y'all don't need this stuff, yo. We don't need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here. I'm gonna try to come back in an hour or two. You guys just bear with me. Today's my birthday. I'm gonna, like I said, try to give you 3 different looks today. If not, just appreciate the one. But I'm gonna try to change my hairstyle like 3 times today. Maybe wardrobe as well. Or maybe I'll just wear one outfit that'll pick up the hairstyles and the headbands that I have. What else? Yeah. Man, just love yourself because I'm telling you, people, especially other races, especially people who have studied the black community for thousands of years, they know what make you tick. They know what make you relax. They know how to throw people in your community to soothe you. They know how to make you think that they're going to do all this grandiosity for you. And then you go out and you support white racism, black racism, whatever it is, oppression, slavery, period, and realize you're only further in bondage, further chained, further into submission. And with all that comes fear, black people. You're afraid to tell these people, look, on any level, white supremacy is wrong. Even down to Joe Biden, nothing wrong with Cardi B, but when it comes to politics, if he wanted to reach the black community, he reached the Latino community, and Cardi got a lot of following, don't get me wrong, some black people there too. But he should have came at some of our intelligent leaders. Fundamental black people. I'm not saying Cardi ain't black. If she want to be black, I'm not here for that. What I'm here is showing you that these people who you are about to put in office is hanging with people we don't even fucking hang with in our community, yo. Cardi cool and all that, but me and Cardi may have a laugh, a drink, a kiki, and a caca, but see you, Cardi. We don't even hang with some of these people that they're reaching down in our community to try to gain the following, because that's all it is. If Joe Biden could get the Cardi, he got 75 million people off the cuff, off Cardi B alone, to go vote for him. But see, the thing I have with Cardi B is she Jesus, always thinking Jesus in her. Where is Jesus at, y'all? We even with Jesus, we have issues and problems, divorce, cheating, all. Where's Jesus at with these people? They get on stage. I like to thank God. God, giving all the honor and God. But boys, girls, shut up and sit the hell down. But see, us black people love to hear God because it's like a pacifier. Somebody could live for the devil all day life, win an award, and get up there and thank God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And we like, ooh, that's a man of God. Ooh, they love God. And all of them, you could live for the devil all your life like P. Diddy. Out here allegedly molesting Usher as a little boy and all these other people. And then all of a sudden want to be brotherly love. Want to get up before the people and the God. Sit the hell down. Because if it was about God, maybe your music would have been differently. Maybe you would have been out here catering to the community a little differently. Maybe you would be out here singing about worship and praise or the word and prayer instead of wet ass poochie. But these people know you like it. The devil know this is what soothes you and ooh you and it's like black people just want to be cuddled and coddled and comforted. And then they comfort you with Wakanda, Black Panther, get you all excited, only for 2-3 years later, the king is dead. From some laboratory goddamn cancer they keep inventing and injecting into Bob Marley's and Chadwick Boseman's of the world. I'm glad they don't know about me because they probably try to stick me in my goddamn toe with a needle and give me cancer too. People out here putting a dent in the kingdom of darkness for some reason and have real genuine light for black people of the world, don't matter what race. If you want salvation and a better way of thinking, a higher relationship with God, all of them are dead. Murdered. Because J. Edgar Hoover said, and I told you this, guys, he don't want another Messiah. He do not want nobody to unify and electrify the people. If black people got unified and electrified like we did when the first Christ came, the original Messiah, not this white Jesus. White Jesus don't electrify us and unify us. White Jesus divides us in the church and fucking got us all around here depressed and with a dim light. Come from amongst it, God says. But these people in your government don't even want the likeness of Stokely Carmichael, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and I think they said Honorable Elijah Muhammad were candidates to be the next Messiah, to start a revolt and a revolution again, they studied those four guys, and they studied Bob Marley, they studied Marcus Garvey, they studied Chadwick Boseman. Anybody coming with pure light, they studied them. And where these people at now? So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Miss Gigi, I can appreciate you all the time. Thank you for showing up. Matter of fact, Miss Gigi, hold on one second. You don't have to go. Let me do this real quick, just so you can have an idea about the voting. Let me go ahead and do this. I stopped sharing that. Let me do this real quick. Like I said, it's hard to believe anything these people put on sites. You try to do your research, it could be a bunch of lies, but something about this voting, it stuck with me. And I remember. Okay, let's get to Wikipedia. Which like I said, some of these sites you don't want to trust. But hold on. All right, so hopefully this is the article. All right. Hopefully, let me see. Voting is a method for a group, such as a meeting or an electorate, in order to make a collective decision or express an opinion. Usually following discussions, debates, or election campaigns. Democracy elect holders of high office by voting residents of a place represented by an elected official or called a constituent, and those constituents who cast a ballot for their chosen candidate are called voters. There are different systems for collecting votes, but while many of the systems used in decision making can also be called used as electoral systems, any which cater for promotional representation can only be used by elections. Hold on, let me go to my let me go to this video real quick. I want to leave you guys with this. Hold on 1 second. I can get to the video quicker than I can find the article. 1 second, guys. So yeah, I mean, I like I said, you have the last decision. Nobody can tell you what to do, but there's valid reasons to vote and not to vote. Thank you to the one person who left. I appreciate you. No problem here, yo. When you get my age, you don't care about numbers coming, going. Yeah, I want to be monetized, but what I won't do is dox you, sleep with you, degrade you, talk about your children. This is YouTube. This is what you have to do to get monetized on YouTube. Hold on, let me get this. The character. Alright, so it should. Here we go. The character of Christ. It should be in this one. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just skim through this and get this information. I think I put all the links in the chat that day, but let me just double check. I can go right to it. But I remember reading this, and it says that, yeah, people go out, which is the popular vote, but it said it has nothing to do. Hold on 1 second. Let me skim through and see. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm on the video. Hold on. Alright, so 1 second. I know I put it in this video because the video prior to this, it says your vote don't count, but I didn't have the information. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got time today because, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Isn't it no? No. Wait, I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. Hold on. You know what? Do. I'm still here, guys. Give me a moment. Alright, so I'm checking in your vote don't matter. I almost remember I didn't put it in there. And then when I did the character of Christ, because I was trying to make a point that God, right before that, I was telling you if you select Saul as your king, God's going to destroy you. Why you shouldn't vote. If you're going to vote, don't put no wicked kings over you. And then it led into the character of Christ. But somewhere in between, hold on one second, I put the information in the video. All right. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm still searching. I want y'all to see this. And I'm almost certain I put it in my video. Oh, okay. Hold on. I know what I gotta do. Hold on. You know how sometimes you don't share your screen, but you read what's on screen? I'm thinking I put the whole share screen there, but I might have just been talking. Hold on one second. I'm gonna skim through this video. It's only an hour and 20 minutes. Hooking up with the Bidens and the attention on this channel for the last 3 years. Now it's a crucial and dire time for Black people in this world, and you don't know what the hell to do. You're about to run out there and vote for white supremacy again. Mentioned there is a report I'm about to get into that says J. Edgar Hoover said it's in this video. I'm almost this kind of light wasn't meant for the darkness of to do so. I fall in the laws of God. God said one of my laws is if you put a king before me, if you elect Saul as king and Saul don't do right by me, you and Saul gonna burn. All right, guys, give me a minute. I'm almost. All right, so if you go to Luke 2:52 real quick. So 50 says, and they understood not the saying which he spoke in the palace. It became the White House to 2 years later, Obama called him. That was a powerful teaching. The character of Christ and why it no longer exists in Black people. J. Edgar Hoover edition. See, the Christ I know didn't run around here and love everything. Thank God for my remembrance and that the Holy Spirit said in the physical, but we don't want to train our. Where is it? In their eyes, but in the eyes of Israel didn't move as an individual. His way of living. When he came, he sparked up many people. What question did I ask myself? I said, who elects the president? I think that's what I said in that question to get that information to come up. Hold on, guys. Who elects the president? How U.S. president elect? How United States of America? United States presidential election. Was it this one? Oh, hell. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so something here basically says the Electoral College and its procedures are established in the United States Constitution by Article 2, Section 1, Clauses 2 and 4, and the 12th Amendment, which replaced Clauses 3 after its ratification in 1804. You see how they can just keep ratifying and changing and, trial and error. Oh, let's try it this way. If it don't work, they've been playing this a long time, but basically it goes on to say, under Clause 2, each state casts as many electoral votes as the total number of its senators and representatives in Congress, while per the 23rd Amendment ratified in 1961, Washington, D.C. cast the same number of electoral votes as the least represented state, which is 3. Also under Clause 2, the manner for choosing electors is determined by each state legislature, not directly by the federal government. Many state legislatures previously selected their electors directly, but over time all switched to using the popular vote to choose electors. The popular vote is used to choose electors, and then electors, once the popular vote chooses the elector, then the elector chooses the president. It's saying similar what I saw, but it was spelled out a little bit more clear in the other article I had read. So basically, it goes on to say, once chosen, electors generally cast their electoral votes for the candidate who won the popularity in their state. But 18 states do not have provision that specifically cast their electoral votes for the candidate, address the behavior. Those who vote in opposition to the it says plurality are known as faithless or unpledged electors. I don't like that. I want to get to the one that said the popular vote don't count at all. And I'm gonna find it, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, where is it? General election. Is this it? Oh, first, voters cast ballots on election day in each state. In nearly every state, the candidate who gets the most votes wins the electoral votes for that state and gets the number of voters or electors in the electoral college. Second, the electors from each state, each 50 states, right? All 50 states. Bear with me. My page just jumped. All right, so from all 50 states gather in December and they vote for the president. The person who receives a majority of votes from the electoral college becomes president. It's not based on the people. Yeah, at the end of the day, even if you didn't go out there and vote, they still have the electoral college to make the final say. So, let me read this. Under the Electoral College system, each state is assigned a certain number of votes. There are a total of 538 votes. How many people is it in the world that go out and vote? Which state gets how many electoral votes depends on the size of its population. For example, California, the largest state of the U.S., has maximum numbers of 55. See, the amount of votes that a state gets as far as the electoral college go is based on the size of the state, not as many people go out and vote. You can go out and vote all day long, but California is going to get 55 votes regardless. New York is going to get so many votes. Iowa is going to get so many votes. Wisconsin, South Carolina, all of these states is going to get so many votes based on their size, not based on the amount of people that went out and voted. Let me see if I can get anything else out of this. The candidate needs a simple majority of 270 in the Electoral College to win the presidential election. 270 votes. But you got the whole America got to go out and vote. I don't think it's right. I don't believe you have to, but that's still not the article I was looking for. It point blank said that the popular vote had nothing to do with the president being elected. It said that the electoral votes, the electoral college system is the one. Hold on. Is the one that elects the president. So I'm going to go find it and I'm going to tag it down to this video. I know I got it in my other two videos. Elections in the United States. Let's look at this. All right, so it's not coming up the way I wanted it to. So Miss Gigi says, it's always a pleasure to come sit with you. Thank you, Miss Gigi. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. Or join a group on evildoers to get monetized on YouTube. I appreciate you not falling for that ish. Absolutely, Miss Gigi. It's been a struggle because every day it's like I want to get on here and curse somebody the hell out. No, I bet my numbers will fly rocket, right? I want to get on here and talk about somebody's dead mother. I want to get on here and drag somebody's child. Like, are you kidding me? But that's the way of YouTube right now. And I would encourage anybody to run from it. Run fast, run far. Because at the end of the day, when YouTube collapse, when the world go haywire, you still want to have your integrity for the most part, and you still want to have some. What's the word I'm looking for, Miss Gigi? Some tactfulness about yourself. You know, some dignity left in you, right? At the end of the day. So, Miss Gigi, I appreciate you. Thank you for having coffee with me on my birthday. I'm going to go and, do a few things, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to give you some time, and I'm going to try to set it up where I can either have the phone calls and or the live stream and drop my link, and let's just have a little conversation about what it is, that we can offer at this point in time. Thanks. I really appreciate you, Miss Gigi. God bless you and have a great day. And I'll talk to you on the next live upload and or premiere, okay? And to Facebook, shout out to you. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes over there. And again, I'm gonna finish up my coffee, touch base with my grandchildren and my daughter again, and go from there. Oh my God. It's a lot of birthdays today. All right, guys, I'm going to end. You've been watching Religion Wing TV, and my spiritual ears stay. Miss Gigi, I will go back in those two videos and listen to them real quick and find exactly what I was talking about. I believe I put the link in one of those videos or in the live chat that day, but I'm going to go to the exact article so that you can read it the way I read it the first time. And it basically did say that the popular vote had nothing to do with the president being elected. The Electoral College is what votes on the president, or who votes on the president being elected. I mean, us voting is probably just an extra step to make us feel like we have a say so. Because remember, a lot of black people are saying our ancestors fought to be a part of this voting. We fight for a lot of things, and at the end of the day, are we really a part of the voting? Do we really have a say so in who actually gets elected? The way I read it the last time, it was like, no, the popular vote has nothing to do with the president being elected. Those votes that the states get, the electoral votes, like we just read California 55. So those 55 votes in California, 5 could vote for Trump, 50 for Biden. Then you move on to the next state. And that's when they get to like 273. If they get over 280 or 300 votes, they win or whatever. Or one vote more than the other person, you know. We read it was like 538 votes. So the person that gets more votes out of those votes, that's how they win. And we may persuade a little bit. You're welcome. Oh, TC, you're back. Thank you. TC, thank you so much for coming back. But TC, I'm going to try. I was telling Miss Gigi, I'm going to try sometime today to just, I'll try to make the title appealing, to try to draw people in. But basically, should we vote or should we not vote 2020? And maybe that's what the title will be. Hopefully we can draw some people in. But TC, I like talking to you. I like talking to Miss Gigi, and we've had some decent conversations in the past. But I just don't like to see our community so divided over something that could potentially help us or hurt us going forward. I mean, we really have an opportunity to actually probably make history, rewrite history, fight for other causes, fight to get out of this thing of voting and wanting to be a part of white supremacy. Maybe our ancestors fought for something they shouldn't have fought for. Maybe we don't need to be a part of this voting and stuff, because it really only benefits them. It don't benefit us. The president of the United States have more power or control with other countries and relationships with other countries than they do with their own people, than they do with us. So I really think we're in a position to rewrite history, make history, write some new history, but it doesn't have to always end up the way white supremacy wanted or expected to go. We used to be a rebellious people, and we lost our rebel, if that's a word. We lost our rebellion. We lost our resistance to what hurts us. It's like we started embracing it and accepting it and just going along to get along, just to belong. And that's the worst place to be in, because when people know you're desperate, we've all been there. When people know how desperate you are, they'll hang a little bit of hope in front of you, a little bit of excitement and joy, and then all of a sudden you get hyped up, and then it's like a fall. And we've been rising and falling, but not at our own hands, at the hands of other people who have this agenda hanging over our heads as a society, as a people. And that's the worst place to be, in somebody's pocket while they controlling you. I learned a long time ago from the streets, yo. You don't when somebody got something over your head, That's the word. And these people been having something over our heads, which is civility, equality, the right not to be killed in America by police officers. They've been hanging this man. What I would do to change that if I had it my way, those are the things I'd be out here trying to change. So, all right, we got two people listening. TC says, "Okay, great. That's a good title. All right, cool. You are on point, Drew, but we have to study the process and learn how to manipulate the algorithm. So that's probably what I need you for, okay? That's probably why God sent you here this morning. I received that. I told you I can't do it alone, but I'll keep doing it by myself until God sends me help. Thank you, TC, for helping. I appreciate you. All right, ladies. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. I got a little bit more coffee, open up my blinds, get the house ready for today. Supposedly, I don't know if I'm cooking or going out and all that, but whatever we do, like for any celebrations or festivities, I'll try to include you guys today. And definitely, TC will set aside an hour, maybe an hour and a half to come live. You have a very good following out here on YouTube. You carry yourself well. You have a powerful voice. And hopefully we can draw people into this conversation. Because if you've been watching YouTube like me, there's a lot of little panels talking about it. And maybe if we can all get together, we can do something about it, okay? TC, I love this conversation. You're welcome. I remember before you was like, I like engagement. May God continue to bless you more immensely and abundantly. Thank you, TC. God bless you as well. And thank you for spending my morning birthday with me. I'm 53, y'all. I'm excited. God bless y'all. I hope you guys get to live as long as I have so far. And again, no matter what we go through, may God bless you and keep you, make his face to shine upon you, be gracious unto you, let his countenance rest in you and on you, and let his shalom peace be all around you. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to the 3 people on YouTube watching. And Facebook, I can't really see you guys over there, but thank you for participating. What? You look good, sis. The new 35. Ah, yes. Yes. Absolutely. Have an awesome day. You too, Miss Gigi. So the new 35, guys, is in the house, okay? That's only by the grace of God, TC. It's only by the grace of God. I only take on what I can handle. I don't involve myself in things that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I just, by the grace of God, it's really a simplistic, childlike reliance on God. A long time ago, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. A woman told me that I had to be like a frog. I'm like, yeah, okay, I be leaping and jumping all around the place. What do you mean? She said, acronym, fully rely on God. And I've been trying to do that ever since I heard that. So now that you heard it, I want you guys to be frogs today. I want you guys to go out and fully rely on God. Can you guys do that for me today? There's great rewards in it, people, let me tell you. All right, guys. Class is out for now. Thank you to all of the obedient students and sisters and fellow believers in Christ that showed up today. He is definitely using us to teach one another. And I don't know, it's probably one of my best lives, right, Miss Gigi? Right, TC? Frog. Right. Be a frog today, y'all. Fully rely on God. I'm telling you, it seems like it can't be done because we tend to trust people we can see more than people we can see. But I'm telling you, once you make that decision to fully rely on God, who you take people out the equation. People don't. People exist, but they don't have an opportunity to influence you as much as they do if you didn't rely on God. You know what I'm saying? Once you begin to fully rely on God, you eliminate the oppression on a personal level. Hopefully it can happen on a grander scale, but you eliminate the slavery, you eliminate the mind control, you eliminate the manipulation, you eliminate the rejection, and whatever else comes along with relying on people versus relying on God, right? Fully rely on God, frog, absolutely. That's right, guys. Fully rely on God. When I heard that, I couldn't believe it. Like, it's so simple. But again, thank you, TC. Yes. All right, we're going to end it there, guys. God bless you. Fully rely on God today. That's my birthday wish for you guys, is that you just simply be a frog today, okay? Hell, I might go find a frog costume, TC. Come back. Oh, TC, I do. Whoa. I do got a frog in here somewhere. Hold on, let me run upstairs. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I do got a frog. Hold on, y'all. Oh, yes. I got it, y'all. This is too cute. Look, y'all. Here I come. Look, I got a frog. And it's holding TC and Miss Gigi in the bosom. Yo, that was a good teaching. Thank you, Lord, for reminding me I had that little frog. It's a little knick-knack. Y'all, I gotta go. I showed you, TC. I sure did. It's holding you in the bosom, child. All right, guys. I love it. Thank y'all for making me feel comfortable this morning. I appreciate y'all. I gotta go, though, so I can stay on schedule. Miss Gigi, I'm going to put the link down below. TC, amen. I am blessed. Oh, TC, wow. Wow. I am as well. Oh, my God. Don't bring tears to my eyes, girls. Sharing the love. Thank you. Peace to you as well, sis. All right, guys, I gotta go. Not rushing you out, but stay tuned. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Look out for me going live off and on today. And TC, stay tuned. I don't know exactly when, but I am gonna set like an hour aside for us to get together and try to engage people with this conversation. And I appreciate God sending you this way. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Peace. Wait, let me be polite. Thank you guys so much. Miss Gigi says, okay, my friend, until next time. Love you, Miss Gigi. Love you, TC. Until next time, y'all. Be a frog. Stay froggy, okay? Stay a frog. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.